So daily time frame, let's see what happens in daily time frame. As we can see, it is still consolidating in the same range, but today Nifty, we can see that Nifty is little bit, what we can say, weak, and it is trading at the same range again and again from last few days. So we can trade above this trend line for the target of 257, means 100 points. For 100 points we can take some trade from here. If it starts consolidating above these levels, and in Nifty it is also showing a trend line here. Let's double click parallel. Let's create a parallel channel. This will be our trend line and this will be our stop loss. So if Nifty breaks this level, then downside it will be hard for Nifty to cover, and if it breaks this level, then it will be hard for Nifty to break these levels. This is our very basic setup. First we will think if Nifty opens below this, in between these channels, we will not trade, but if it starts going downside, then we can think of some selling to this point. This will be our targets, but for upper side this will be our range. But for upper side, we will see that Reliance is also showing some weaknesses. So let's check where it opens and in which direction it goes. It can also consolidate, as we don't know, because tomorrow will be expiry. So premium decay will be very fast. Our stop loss will be of 3 to 4 rupees, 3 rupees, 3, yes, 3 to 4, oh yes, yes, 3 to 4 rupees will be our stop loss per day. My risk is 200, 150 rupees of risk per day. So this is the setup of Nifty. Nifty 24 for the 24th day. This will be our setup, basic setup, very basic setup. In whichever direction it moves, I have to take only one trade per day, and if it shows my setup, or if it shows any pattern, then I have to compulsorily take a trade. I don't have to wait, or don't have to look at the market, only look at the market. I have to enter in a trade if it shows my setup. If it doesn't show my setup, then I will not enter in the trade. This is for Nifty. Let's now look for Bank Nifty. I have to arrange this uh, watch list properly. So again, Bank Nifty also, it was consolidating in a range, but it opened gap down. So it opened gap down, and it went to sell off. So we have to see that if this will be a fake breakout or what. So if it still continues to sell, if it still show tomorrow also, if it shows selling pressure, then we will trade for the selling. It can come to here, we don't know the exact. There will be multiple supports we can get. So in power of stocks he was saying that this will be our target, but there it can take multiple supports as we have multiple resistance here, so it can also take support here we don't know, so we will not trade in this range particularly. This will be our rule, that we will not trade in this range. Let me delete it. If it crosses above this or below this, then only we will trade, because this will be our no trading zone. This is 1000 point range, but we have to let it be, because it will be very what we can say confusing to trade in this range, because in this range there will be multiple supports and resistance, so we will just look, we will only look into these places, will not trade much. In over now, let's look in for 5 minutes time. 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, it is showing it is following one trend line. If it breaks this trend line, then it will be difficult for Bank Nifty to think of any. This will be our, this is our trend line. No, let's skip this is our trend line. If it takes support on this trend line, but we have to see, this is as power of stocks told that 43,300 can again be a huge resistance, so we have to wait. If it opens gap up, then consolidates, then gives a breakout, then only we will trade. We have to see, we have to strictly follow our stop losses. This will be range, so my idea is clear. This don't complicate your charts, keep it very simple. Market itself will told you that we have to buy or sell. There will be support or resistance at this point. Very simple. PNF 24. Tomorrow is Tuesday. As Tuesday, we have to check. This is for the Bank Nifty. So now let's look at what is our second. Reliance. Reliance is also at the top scorer. Reliance is also showing some weaknesses. This is showing a falling star, and it is very weak. Means our red candle is strong, so if it continues, then Nifty will also show some weakness, and it will also break this trend line and start falling. So we can take a trade till here in Nifty. If it breaks this level, if it breaks this level, then we can look into watching these levels, taking trade in. If Reliance is showing weakness, then we will trade in Reliance. If Nifty is showing weakness, then the particular entire which shows weakness or strong, which is strong, in that only we will trade. We will not predict another one on the basis of this one. We can only add points to other stocks will only help us to gain confidence in our trade, but they will not decide that we should take the trade or not. Reliance is also, Reliance tried to move up upper side, but it didn't well. It didn't went well. This was our support zone, but it was not able to sustain, so it started trading below its support zone. This is our resistance line. I am doing my work, so this is our resistance line. We have to look into that. हाँ यार, તમારું કઈ બીજું છે. બોલો બોલ કોઈ નથી બોલો ને
શું થયું?